Hello friends, this is Prabhat Ranjan Pathak, All India Rank 137 in this Civil Services Exam 2016. So today I am here to tell you that in this exam, which is considered to be one of the world toughest exam, so what are the things which matter to qualify this exam? Basically I will speak about two things. One is what will keep you motivated so that you are consistent on the path of success, and the other thing, what is the correct strategy. The most important part which I think is about the motivation. Once you are motivated that what you have to do, why you have to do, then you find the strategies which is most suitable for you. So I want to share you from where my journey to this exam started. It was during my 6th class and 7th class when I used to study books of Swami Vivekananda and Gautam Buddha. There I learned that the purpose of life which you have is to serve others. The most useful you find yourself to make this world a better place, then it is more good for you. So in this way also, when I was in my village, I saw that there are many people who are not having resources so that they can have the good education, good health or good food. I realized that who will change their life? Who can do it? If I will not start myself in this service, then how I can believe that other people can do it? So if you want to change the life of others, it is you who is the most efficient person. So when I was in the college, I was among the few students who were selected for the Tata Steel. But because of the health issues, the placement in Tata Steel was devoid for me. During that time, the whole placement season was over. So I was actually unplaced to the final time. So at that moment, I didn't know what I have to do. Yes, it was a dream that I should prepare some time for the IAS. But at that moment, it was the priority for me to get some job. But because of the health issue, I was not getting that job and the Tata Steel. Many of my friends were going to IIM, few others were joining big companies like Amazon and Google. Then I gave some time to myself, introspected that what I really want from my life. Then I realized that it is not the money which can motivate you for longer time. It's actually some bigger aim is required which can drive your next 30 and 40 years so that you can be active for yourself, you can find a purpose to live. And this is where I found that at this stage, this UPSC and the civil services provides you tremendous opportunity to work for the society. Friends, this is a tough exam, so you get easily demotivated in this exam because the syllabus is so much vast that you sometimes get diverted to things which are not necessary for this exam. You don't find what is useful for this exam and what is not useful for this exam. So in this case, what one has to do? For me, whenever I get demotivated, that is the path which I am following, is it correct? Will I be able to qualify this exam? This kind of things made me negative sometimes. That whether if I am not able to qualify this exam, then 4 to 5 years goes on because this is a tough exam and the rejection ratio is very high. At that moment, what I used to do is that I started writing diary, that what is the purpose of my life, what I want from my life, and then I realized that the things which is making me uninterested, demotivated, it is actually the thing which I have to create interest in and which will will drive me to get the success in this exam. So talking about the strategies, so once I decided that I have to prepare for this exam, then I came to Delhi, and then under the guidance of few teachers and my friends, I started the preparation. Actually, you have to read few selected books. It is not that the syllabus is so vast that you have to fear from this exam. You have to read few books, and that also many times, so that few knowledge you have but in consolidated form which can help you. So what I did actually was that I took some books and I try to finish it in 15-20 days at a stretch, reading about 13 to 14 hours per day. But in this situation, you get demotivated and disinterested about how to study and whether the things you are studying, is it going to be worthwhile. So what you have to do in that situations? In that situation, you have to take a regular breaks so that after 15 to 20 days, you can re-energize yourself. So now few things I want to share with you is that there was a situation when I was finding myself that I am more fearing from the results, like whether I am wasting my time or not. So in that situation, what I did, that I talked to one of my friend who got 1 to 2 rank in IIT. I asked him what drives him that he was so much motivated for the exam and that he got 1 to 2 rank in IIT exam. He told me that whenever such a situation is with you, just realize that once this 1 year is complete and you have given the exam, what will happen if you fail in that exam? Are you ready to accept that you are failed? And on the other way, just imagine that if you get the success, then think that how happy your family will be and how happy you will be yourself because of your success. So the kind of life which you want, you have to work accordingly. And this way, with the fear of failure and the joy of success, this is the thing which will motivate you always, for all the time. And friends, one more thing I want to tell you, that in this exam, you need to have focus and concentration. So for this, you need to be in isolation, because more the time you will give to yourself in understanding and relating the things, it will be more helpful for you to correlate the things and learn the things properly. Once a teacher used to tell me that isolation is not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing. He used to give me an example of America, that during the 1700s, when Britain was engaged in war with Napoleon, it was actually the time no one cared about America. So America got completely isolated from the other world, the other powerful world. And in the 100 years, America emerged as the superpower. So this is actually what you also need. You need to cut off from the distractions and the disturbances like Facebook and WhatsApp. Whatever things your time is being wasted on, and you have to utilize that time for the purpose of these studies. One more thing I want to share with you is that, like, that when we think that can we do this, can we really qualify this exam? So I want to tell you that when you will read about the toppers' strategies, then you can feel that they are also from the same background that you are having. They are having more challenges than you actually are having, but still they are qualifying. So even if you think that you will not be able to do it, then there are people who are actually qualifying this exam. So you need to focus on what your strengths are. You have to work on it, and then you can actually do the things which you just dream about. For example, I want to tell you that once I asked my teacher that what makes Gandhiji and Bhagat Singh a great person. He told me that anywhere you take, like even in this exam, those who are the toppers, there is few things which is common to all. What he used to tell me is that if you focus on great people, they have few things in common. That is, one thing is that they understand the rule and regulation of the game. What it actually mean? It means that if you are preparing for this exam, You know that it is the toughest exam in the world. So what is required to qualify this exam? You need to be isolated from the social media and your family pressures and the other issues which distract you. Because even you know that whatever might be the situation, once you qualify this exam, nothing will be compared to the results that you will get in this exam. So this is the thing. You have to understand what are the things required for this exam. Like sometimes people get distracted by so many of the books for a particular syllabus, but it required that you need to be focused on few things in a repeatedly mode so that you can memorize the things. So this is the thing which you need to learn. Other thing is positivity. Regarding this, I want to say you that even if you say about Mahatma Gandhi and the other freedom fighters during the freedom struggle, Britishers were so powerful, but still they were positive that they can get the independence. This kept them motivated that they struggled throughout their life, and ultimately we got the independence. In this exam also, it is the positivity because of the nature of the exam which runs throughout the year, and also the kind of syllabus that it is having. If you get negative by yourself, it will just demotivate you. It will decrease your energy, and this is where you need to focus, because ultimately no one can defeat us than we ourselves. So this is the thing which we need to understand from the life of the other people also. The third thing is clear concept of mind. I have seen that in this exam there are people who are getting rank 5, rank 6, even rank 1 in their 4th attempt, 5th attempt and 6th attempt. And I have also seen people like who are after 1-2 years, 1-2 attempts, they are diverging themselves to other options. So the thing is, once you are clear of your mind that what you actually want in your life, and you are just focused toward that your goal, then ultimately you will get that goal. This is the thing, that you should have a clear concept of mind, what you want in your life, and you need to be motivated to that thing, to get that thing alone, and really you will get the success in that thing. You have example of I think it was Alfred, who told that he have experimented for the 1,000 times and he failed, but still he tried again and then he got the success. So this is the thing, what you deserve, what you need and what you want, one should be clear of it, and then he will surely get it, because you are motivated to do that only. You are not distracted to other things. And the fourth thing is the patience. This is the thing which matters the most in this exam, because it is not an exam which is numerical based as we have done other ways. Also, like in our university exams, we have a fixed syllabus and the other things, but here nothing is fixed. Everything under the sun you have to study. So it is actually the patience with your time, with your energy, that can help you to motivate and guide you every time. For example, I would like to tell you that once I left my college, there was a fear that if I not qualify this exam after 3-4 years, then what will happen? Then I will have to join some company, and there those who were my juniors will be my seniors. So becoming junior of my juniors is not a thing which I would like, which I would like in the future. And also, wasting 6 to 7 years of your precious time, of your energy, is not the thing which we want at this stage of life, which is the most productive age of this age group. But one thing which we need to understand is that once we qualify this exam, then there is no competition and no comparison at all. So this is the patience which you have to have in this exam. So you have to find yourself the reasons which can motivate you to qualify these exams. because regarding the motivation, I would like to tell you that there were people that once who used to tell me that I am just a bookworm that who cannot get a job anywhere. Like, because even after IIT exam, I was not able to get a placement. Maybe the health be the reasons. But still, and also there were people who used to tell me that a serious person can never be an IITian. And like this statements goes on in your life. You need not give them the reasons with your words. It is your actions that should speak louder than your words. And like this, you have to find the reasons and the motivations by yourself, which will drive you to get success in these exams. So now, regarding the motivation, on now about the strategies. Regarding the strategy for this exam, I would like to tell you that for the initial 3 months, you need to read the static syllabus books once, and then you have to read it twice for the next 2-3 months. Once you have completed it, then make short notes out of these books so that you need not read the books again. This will help you in a way that, because the 10 pages of a chapter can be reduced to 1 page, and this 1 page can be revised in 1 hour. So the book which used to take 3 to 4 days of yours will be complete in just 3 to 4 hours. Like this, whatever you read, no reading without writing is complete. So focus on making short notes of each and everything whatever you read. This will especially help you in your prelims, because the facts which you have to remember, you have to make notes and read it many times so that things get memorized. Once you qualify for your prelims, then in your mains, the things which are required for the mains is already given at the many toppers strategy. You can follow at insights. So only thing which I want to tell you is that you need to revise and re-revise. Limit your sources and just revise it more and more times so that things gets memorized, and you should find a way of presenting the answers with flowcharts and the schematics and the other things which can help you score more in the exam. So this way you can get good scores and finally you can qualify this exam.